What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Smash that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Never financial advice, always do your own research. So listen, this is a weird video because I don't know if it's defending what I do or I don't know. So I did this little strongest community, let me hear you, right? 3,269 votes. That's a lot of votes. Shibnobi right now at 44%. Saitama making a rally at 36. So this is not what I'm talking about. So Cliff Fettner, the CEO of Shibnobi, retweeted, without a doubt, Shibnobi. One of the comments in here, and listen, I'm going to say it, whatever. At Keith Patridge is supporting Shibnobi at the same time he criticized other projects too. So is he doing good or bad? So if a project, in my personal opinion, is doing really well, I'm going to support it. I think Vault is doing really well. Shibnobi is doing really well. Terrarium is doing really well. I cover positive things on those projects. Now, when Terrarium had its little Binance US thing, I criticized Terrarium because I didn't agree with what they did there. Just to let people know, listen, this is what happened. Whatever. How are they going to respond to that? And to me, they responded very well. Shibnobi had a, whenever that whole coin missing thing happened, I criticized Shibnobi. And how did they bounce back? They fixed the problem. They solved it. They gave everyone the opportunity to go claim their tokens again on a website. They fixed the problem. Great. Awesome. That's what I'm looking for in companies to invest. I do a lot of bad Saitama videos. Saitama has, in my personal opinion, done a lot of bad things to investors. And a lot of people don't invest. They don't do their own research. That's just what happens. So if you look at Saitama right here, so this is Saitama, this is the other chart, right? This is the original chart. People are still buying and selling the old Saitama. People just aren't educated saying, okay, well, version 1's not a thing. People should stop buying version 1. People don't know. People don't look at Twitter for stuff. People don't, they gravitate to a YouTuber that they like, that they get content from, and then they go, and then that's it. But people are literally still buying V1 of Saitama, thinking it's really Saitama. They don't know there's a version 2. They're not, for some reason, I have no idea. So by us saying, listen, there's a version 1, it's not anything. They have a version 2. Don't buy the version 1, buy the V2 is the real Saitama. Or if Saitama does, opens up trading on their token, right, and airdrops all of the whales and the devs their tokens first, and then gets green candles up and then sells on everybody, while all the other holders, the thousands of holders, didn't get their airdrops and they're stuck. And now the chart is like this, right? Like now this is the chart, right? Like people need to know. So yeah, so right here, right here, let's do that, right? So I did a video on airdrops, and they airdropped all of the developers, the devs, the whole dev team. All the whales got their tokens first, right? Saw these green candles, and then what happened? Well, classic, dumped on them, and all the while, all of the holders, the other average everyday holders, didn't get their airdrops, and then enjoyed a nice little red candle, slippery slope down. People need to know about this stuff. We do videos to let people know about these things. I did a couple videos on some projects, and they ended up, I criticized them, and they ended up being rug pulls. So I kind of warned people, hey, look out for this. This isn't really sitting right with me. Just me personally, I'm not a guru. I'm not a freaking financial guru at all. But listen, I saw this and I feel a little about it. So be aware. People didn't get into a project maybe because of it, and it ended up rug pulling. So Did I do a good thing by maybe saving some people some money? Yeah, I think so. Like, and listen, at the end of the day, do your own damn research. If I say something, you don't agree with it, and you end up buying it and it works out, it works out. Like Royal the other day, right? They came out with their, so Royal came out and said they're doing a V2, and you have to send all your tokens. I'm in Royal. I'm in this, right? So Royal came out with, they had a contract issue where hackers were able to bypass the sell limit, whatever, right? So so now they're doing a V2. We're migrating to a V2. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. So you have to send all of your tokens to this wallet address. So you have to send all your so they can pull liquidity out since their liquidity is locked. So they can take all their liquidity out. So now you're just hoping this company sends you your V2 tokens and airdrops them after you send all of your tokens to this address. To me, that sounds a little shaky. I did a video on it. Say, hey, this is what's going on if you're Royal. I mean, you gotta, your V1 Royal's dead. So you have to send it to this address, and let's hope they send you your V2 airdrop. But what can they also do? They could get all these tokens, cash everything out, and say, project didn't work. See ya. So criticizing other companies, people need to know about it. That's kind of where I'm getting at this. So yeah, I do praise Shibnobi because they have screwed up before, but they've fixed it. Terrarium screwed up and they fix things, right? Like you bounce back. You see what companies do. All companies screw up. Every company out there makes mistakes. It's how they change and how they move forward is what separates them. So yeah, I criticize some projects. But if no one criticizes any projects out there, you don't know the bad stuff they're doing. People are still buying V1. Obviously, people don't pay attention. So it's kind of like, it's a good thing people talk about other projects, the good, the bad, the ugly, the messy, the great stuff. It's in my opinion. Now, I know I'm going off on a little rant here, but I think it's important to know that you need people out there to criticize projects because that's the only way people know what is actually bad. I had no idea about the wallet addresses for Saitama or whatever until Skywalker and Ponzi and Faltron came out and started diving into those wallet addresses and what's actually going on. And it's mind-blowing. I'm still confused about it, but it's absolutely insane. You need people out there to hold other companies accountable. Because if there's no accountability on companies, it's a free-for-all. They can get away with everything. So you need people out there. So just because I support one project, because I really like the team, I like the community, I like everything about it, and I kind of criticize another one because people need to know this is what's going on, you can do both. You can be supportive of one and criticize some others. You can be supportive of 100 and criticize 50. You can do that. So I know I went off on a little tangent, but I wanted to address this just because it is what it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Not really though, because I'm going to criticize companies that I see something happen to. I feel I've helped people save money. Ponzi's helped people save money by not getting into certain projects or getting out before they collapsed. Or like, there's a lot of people that do good, I think, in my opinion, in this space. There's a lot of people that do bad in this space, obviously. The people that promote rug pulls, yeah, that's really bad. Just because they get a paycheck, right? So listen, smash that like button, drop a comment down below what you think about this crazy freaking rant. Subscribe to the channel, let's go.